giving you the information you need. This is Inside the News. Here's Guy, Ben, and Frank.
Welcome back to our third segment of Inside the News, and this is our Picking Up the Pieces segment. Okay, Frank, the Haitian Clinton Review, as we've called this segment. Go.
Well, it's happened again, hasn't it? Klaus Eberwein, who is a Haitian government official, was scheduled to appear last Tuesday before the Haitian Senate's Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, where he was expected to, among other things, discuss the role of the Clinton Foundation and how it actually wound up not helping the Haitian people at all, and in fact made a lot of money and did nothing for the Haitian people. What a surprise, Klaus Eberwein winds up dead. This follows a track record of other people throughout the history of the Clintons who, when push came to shove and they were about to testify or when they were involved in some kind of expose of the Clintons, mysteriously wound up dead. Now, it was in January of 2015 where a group of Haitians surrounded the New York offices of the Clinton Foundation, and they chanted slogans and accused both Bill and Hillary Clinton of having robbed Haiti of billions of dollars. 2 months later, the Haitians were at it again. They accused the Clintons of duplicity, malfeasance, and theft, according to an article in National Review. And this occurred on a fairly frequent basis. But the reality is the Haitian people were not benefited by the Clinton Foundation, but the Clinton Foundation seems to have been benefited by their role in Haiti.
Yeah. And Frank gave us a list, and it's readily available on the Internet, Ben, of some 46 people, and then you add in Seth Rich, that's 47, and now Klaus, that's 48. And then not included on the list are the 4 people that were killed in Benghazi by that terrorist attack. And, Ben, I call it the Clinton Mafia.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's at least enough to know that it's dangerous to do business with Bill and Hillary Clinton, because a lot of people seem to wind up dead one way or the other. I'm not a big conspiracy theorist. However, boy, the Clintons sure make it hard. The number of people who have been associated with the Clintons, it is statistically off the charts, the number of people who have died under mysterious circumstances, be it suicide. A lot of these are attributable to suicide, or in some cases, like in Washington, D.C., inconvenient murders or convenient murders in the middle of the night. These are all mysterious circumstances, and like I said, it just suggests to me that I do not recommend anyone who values their life starting to do business with Bill and Hillary Clinton, because it certainly puts your life at risk. Maybe it's the type of people that they're attracted to. Maybe it's the type of people who are willing to enter into their orbit because there is so much corruption around the Clintons. Haiti is a great example where the Clinton Foundation and Bill Clinton in particular was very involved in the rebuilding of Haiti following the 2010 devastating earthquake there. And a lot of that, and Haiti, of course, is a very corrupt nation. And that seemed to be a good hunting ground for Bill Clinton in particular. They got their hands in that. Hillary Clinton's younger brother was involved in some dealings down there involving money that was being shuttled around by the Clintons and under Clinton authority. They were very involved in the industrial projects that were being rebuilt. A lot of these projects failed. A lot of these projects never reached anything like what was sold to the Western world, who funded a lot of this rebuilding effort. And a lot of the money that went down there, who knows where it wound up. But the Clintons, this is typical of what the Clintons like to get involved in, and it always has personal ties somewhere. There's someone getting wealthy, whether it's Bill Clinton and his speaking fees when he makes tens of millions of dollars, almost invariably on fees tied to people who are connected and want influence in Washington, D.C. in return for paying them a lot of money. The donations to the Clinton Foundation, which is a foundation that has absolutely zero outside oversight. The Clintons control it completely. They can spend the money to do whatever they want. We know they have a long history, for instance, of paying their friends and cronies pretty nice incomes when they're out of work to come join the Clinton Foundation and write a report or two for $500,000 a year or whatever they want to pay people. So it is a big slush fund for the Clintons. That is the reality of the Clinton Global Initiative. And it's just corruption from A to Z. And it shouldn't be surprising that the type of people who want to play in that game are highly susceptible to subsequent depression or suicide or whatever the outcome is. It's just a statement, I think, more than anything about the character of Bill and Hillary Clinton.
You know, Frank, Ben has really nailed some things right there. And it seems like those who are the most loyal to the Clintons, they must know some of the inner workings of the underpinnings of what's happening here, because they do fall lockstep. And I'm thinking John Podesta. I'm thinking Debbie Wasserman Schultz, the governor of Virginia right now. And the list goes on, and it's like they probably know some of what behind the scenes, so they know they have to follow in line, and they do.
Well, you brought up the governor of Virginia, Terry McAuliffe. You know, if you think that this is just piling on the Clintons and you're saying Hillary Clinton is not going to be a candidate for president probably again, why is it important to talk about this? Well, let's talk about Terry McAuliffe, who is a very important cog in the Clinton machine. He's now being discussed as a potential candidate for president of the United States in the next election. So the scandals of the Clinton family, Clinton Foundation, are really fundamental to the next presidential election, if in fact we get a Terry McAuliffe or someone similar who's also tied to the Clintons. You know, there are two scandals involving the Clintons that, above all the other scandals, seem to be the kind of poster children for things that anybody else would be investigated for, but somehow it never happens with the Clintons. During Hillary Clinton's tenure as Secretary of State, the United States, as we've discussed before, sold 20% of all uranium, the basic fuel for atomic bombs, to the Russians, for which the Clinton Foundation and Bill Clinton personally took a substantial profit. You would think that something as dire as that there would have been calls for investigation up and down the line. The silence, however, is deafening. You take also what happened in Haiti, where funds went to the Clinton Foundation and to all the people, to many of the people connected to the Clinton Foundation, at the real expense of the Haitian people, of folks who were downtrodden by a whole bunch of reasons, from natural disasters to government corruption, and now they were subjected to another natural disaster or unnatural disaster, the Clinton Foundation. Considering that the Haitian people are a minority, considering that there are neighbors here in the Western Hemisphere, you would have assumed that there would be extraordinary calls for investigation and prosecution. Nothing. Once again, the silence is deafening.
Well, that's going to bring this segment to a close. We've got to take a break for a commercial, but we're going to be back with the hot-button topics from each of the guys. This is Inside the News. We'll be back.
You're listening to Wayman, Brunson, and Vernuccio, Inside the News.